You are now 10 minutes and 13 seconds away from starting your creative journey. Let's take this slow and easy. But why is it so difficult to be creative? Why do we keep procrastinating? Why is it so hard to just get started? Do you ever feel like you're just not creative enough? Like you don't have that natural spark of imagination that others seem to possess? Why do I keep procrastinating even though I know that I should be acting out on the task that will ultimately put me closer to my goal? It is much easier to pick up my phone and check my email, answer a text, scroll social media, and get the quick fix of dopamine and realize by the end of the week, I'm in the same position I was to begin with and no closer to my goals. It's easy to feel like creativity is something that some people are just born with. Why is there such a massive valley between how they create, what seems to be perfection, and how you perceive yourself and your own work? Whether it's a painting, whether it's a blog, a YouTube channel, or even just writing down an idea. Why me? Why would I ever think that I can do what they're doing? That is an overwhelming and hopeless frame of mind. I truly believe that the way you perceive yourself and those that you look up to can all be wrapped up into one principle. The heights you reach in life are constrained by the depths of your own self-image. Those winners are not defined by what others say about them, but what they say about themselves. Good news for you though, because in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 4 things that can take you into that creative mindset. I noticed over the past year as I lay awake at night thinking of all the things that I did not finish, all the things I said I would do and did not. All those failures that I perceived myself as making was slowly killing my inspiration and killing everything that I had control of, my thoughts. Criticism, doubt, fear, anxiety, cynicism, and lack of motivation crept in. This is a death spiral with no bottom. No amount of reading or watching others succeed motivated me to achieve any more than what had already been accomplished. I stopped expecting great things of myself. I was feeling so negative that I stopped my own business, stopped trying to make friends, stopped being a light even to my own family. All I could think of was, I feel like a failed business owner, trapped in a life that doesn't feel like my own, miles from the person I truly desire to be. It's not that I was afraid of failure. It's that I perceived every single action that I took led to failure. What I had to realize is it wasn't about the failure. It was about the goal. Most people fail and stop because they think, why try if every single thing I do fails? Success is not found at the top. It's found in the struggle. You must first suck in order to succeed. The only thing that separates you from a winner is that a winner never stops trying. I remember as a kid watching intently others talk about what they wanted to do when they grew up. How the visions and dreams were almost tangible the way they talked about them. But what changed? Why as we get older do we put so many obstacles in our mind to jump over even when we're reaching for that goal? That at the first sign of failure we say, it must not be for me. It's not that we get older, it's that we get lazier. Tell yourself the truth. You didn't fail because you lack what you perceive others as having. You failed because of the shortcomings that you yourself have. Recognizing and addressing those limitations is the first step in the path of getting back to your full potential. Understand the lesson that is being taught. How does this pertain to being creative? The notion that only 1% of people are successful is false. I say only 1% keep trying. Even though they face adversity, It's not determined by their luck. It's determined by the perseverance that they have, regardless of the outcome. The truth is, creativity is an unpredictable thing. You can go from being struck with the most brilliant idea on the most uninteresting topic to feeling like you are in a creative drought, unable to produce anything of substance. It's moments of intense inspiration, followed by feelings of frustrating stagnation. I had recently called a friend asking the very question about what's it mean to be creative after being stuck in this endless cycle of the creative process. And I asked, is that normal? After much back and forth about what it means to be creative, I came to the realization that creativity is a skill that can be developed and honed. You do not simply take a hammer and chop down a tree. The right tools must be considered in order to achieve the goals you set for yourself. First, beginning with your mindset. As I sat and stared at the equipment that I thought would make me a better creative, I realized it's not about the equipment. It's about the story. We all have one. Each and every one of us have a story to tell. Things from the past that have shaped who we are today. Some good, some bad. Nevertheless, a story to be shared, not so we can boast about what we are, but to show others what they can become. Creativity requires honesty, vulnerability, passion. Each and every single person is created uniquely. No two are alike. Imagination is found in only one person, you. If you watch a child build a sandcastle, the child does not say, I will build the greatest sandcastle known to man. No, they sit down in the sand and just start. The key to the door of creativity is just start. Kids don't sit around and say, oh, I wonder if I can create this. They just go and create it without even the thought of worrying about what someone else says. They take any project set in front of them and they show their individuality immediately. Creativity is a dialogue. It can be expressed without even speaking a word. It can be found in actions, relationships, a smile, or a story. It can be boiled down to the rawest of expressions. Know yourself. It's not about why me, it's about why not me? How do I become creative? Let's talk about the 4 steps that can put you into the creative mindset. Number 1, remove distraction. Distraction is the thief of the creative bank, and it's far less rewarding. Silence those phones, put them away so you can find them later, but make it difficult so you cannot just go to it and start scrolling, answering a text, looking at your email. You need to put yourself in seclusion and go into a deep focus. Number 2, enter the creative process intentionally. This can be accomplished through working out, reading a book, enjoying the process of coming up with that idea, listening to music. At the end of the day, done is better than perfect. Number 3, appreciate the process. Write down all your ideas that come to mind. Take 5 minutes and anything and everything, just write it down. Feel happy while you're writing those things down. Realize that time passes in an instant when you're in this creative mindset. And number 4, learn and recover. Set a time limit for that focus and energy. There is a point of diminishing returns. So when you're feeling like you're getting exhausted or tired, or you're just not in that moment anymore, step back, take a walk, go somewhere that is completely away from what it is that you were just doing, and refocus that energy and come back tomorrow and start the process all over again. And show up every day 1% better than you were yesterday. Now there's only 32 seconds left to the end of this video, and you go on your creative journey. Remember, keep it real. Remove the distractions. Enter that creative process intentionally. Appreciate that process. Learn and recover. Know that you have the ability to change. I believe in you. You need to believe in you as well. Now go make that change in 3, 2, 1, go.